ultimately really started to run because
Hello, I'm Jeff Merrill, and we're here at Ivar's Acres of Clams. We're here with Brooks Beast, U.S. Championship finalist, Henry Wynne. Henry, you looking forward to eating some oysters this morning?
It's great to be here with you. I'm happy to be on this first date, so thanks for having me.
Let's get into these. Let's pick up our first one here.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers, brother. So how long have you been with the Beast now?
I think, let me think, 7 years. Yeah, coming up on 7 years. I joined in 2017.
2017. Okay, so like you said, you're one of the longest tenured Beasts now.
I know, it's crazy. Brandon Kidder's the only one older than I am, or only one that's been on the team longer than me, which is weird to think.
What is the Beast mentality? What do they represent?
I think we just represent putting in good, consistent hard work. We have, from when I started on the Beast 7 years ago to where we are now as a team, is like an incredible progression. From back in the day making US champs being the goal to now medaling and winning world championships and Olympics being the goal. It's been a very cool experience to be part of, and like it's elevated the abilities, it's elevated the performances of everybody.
When you first joined the Beasts, what was your perception of the team and Seattle itself?
So I honestly didn't know that much about being a pro runner when I was in college. I feel like the coverage was a little sparse. We didn't have quite as much social media and things like that. So when I was getting recruited, Danny called me and honestly sold me on the entire thing. Yes, he's a great coach and he had a big vision and really believed in me, which I appreciated. And then Seattle, I had absolutely no idea. I'd never been out here. I was just like, my family's on the East Coast. I'm like, all right, well, if I got to come out here to run, I'm going to do it. And since then, I've grown to love it.
So Seattle being the hometown of the Brooks Beasts, what are the defining characteristics of Seattle that kind of also represent the Beasts themselves?
Yeah, well, I think one of the main reasons, and obviously we're here, but one of the things we love is the fact that the Brooks headquarters is here. So we really get to like integrate ourselves with the company itself. We're helping make the shoes, we're helping design things, we're getting given feedback. Like a good example is one of our footwear guys was in Vietnam and I texted him something about a shoe and he had them fix the issue right there on the factory. So it was just very cool to feel like you're part of this big family. We have viewing parties for big races, things like that. So I think just the community aspect is probably what I appreciate the most, and that is kind of what the Brooks Beast is all about.
Yeah, well, as a Seattleite, let's get another oyster.
I was
here.
itching.
Yeah, you gonna dress it up? Or
Yeah,
you
I'm
go
gonna try this.
Bottoms up.
That's good.
So good.
They know what they're doing back there.
Yeah, it just tastes like this view right here in front of the boats.
It really does. That's a beautiful description.
So you'll be representing Seattle going into the trials and then trying to represent the United States going into the Olympics. What's that like on your shoulders heading into that experience?
We go into it and we think, all right, this is just the US champs again. It's the same race, it's the same competitors, it's pretty much the same format other than one extra round. And we go in prepared, and I try not to think, okay, I'm representing Seattle, I'm representing my family, I'm trying to represent the US as a whole at the the Olympics, not the world champs. But I don't think bringing that type of pressure really helps. I think it's an exciting opportunity. And I love the fact that people, like last Olympic trials, I had like 500 text messages when I finished the rounds. And it's like, those are things that could distract you, but I think they're also things that can really motivate you because, people are reaching out that I haven't heard from in 10 years and like, this is incredible, like to know somebody competing there. So I very much look forward to that opportunity. I might not answer your text right away because I get a burner phone when I go to the Olympic trials.
Oh,
That's
really?
I have a flip phone that I bought from Best Buy, which surprisingly they did not bat an eye when I said I need a phone that works for the weekends. So I think a lot of people are going into Best Buy just asking for that.
You've been on the bubble, on the cusp of making teams for quite a while now, right in the mix in that 3, 4, 5 spot. What's it gonna take to make that leap?
I came to the realization a few years ago, I was like, I'm not where I want to be in my racing, and this is my dream. So what do I need to do to take that next step? And for me, it was kind of just locking in more when I needed to with training, making sure I'm getting the sleep, the nutrition, all of the peripheral things that maybe fell to the wayside before, including sports psychs and all that. Now it's like that's non-negotiable. I need to do that. I need to be on top of nutrition. I need to talk to my sports psych once a month. I need to do all these things.
And I would say that I've noticed a shift in your racing last year. You seem to be much more aggressive when you hit the line, and I love that because I love aggressive racing. So back in the 2020 Olympic trials, you were 5th there. And then going forward, you were 3rd most recently in the indoor national championships, short track, what they call it now. Explain a little bit about what you took away from being so close, being 5th in 2021, to carrying that through to now, to this year's Olympic trials.
Yeah, I think 2021 was an incredible experience. And I actually, after not making the team, I think people would think I was really disappointed. And obviously that's my main goal. But I remember just finishing that final and looking up at the stands and being like, this is an incredible experience. Like, I was happy with myself. I thought I raced as well as I could that evening. It was a whole, it was such a crazy experience because that was the year that it was like 150 degrees on the track. Our race got postponed like an hour before we were supposed to go. So I think that really taught me just about how to prepare for these things. Like, you don't want to be too rigid in your preparation where if one little thing like that, and that's kind of a big thing, but one thing like that goes wrong, that it throws off your entire plan. So I went back, I got ready, I came back to the race that evening. It's still super hot. And I competed as well as I could. So I finished that race and I was very proud of myself. I looked in the stands. I was like, I'm at the Olympic trials final. I just got 5th. Like, I got to soak that in a little bit.
Here we go. I'm going to have a shrimp.
Let's go.
Oh, I didn't get it.
I thought this was just decoration.
I didn't get any cocktail sauce on that one.
All right, they're so fresh. You don't need it.
This has been great sharing this seafood with you.
This is wonderful.
It was a beautiful
What a start to the day.
It can only get better from here. Look at us.
I think it can only get worse. This is a highlight.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Oh, well. While we're here, let's take our last oyster.
Cheers.
Cheers. Lightning round. Favorite movie?
This is going to be James Bond, Casino Royale.
First job?
I was a caddy on the golf course.
Favorite day of the week?
Monday. Start the week off right.
Favorite Taylor Swift song?
22.
Would you rather run an 8-4 double or just a 10-mile single?
8-4 double.
Have you ever had a themed birthday party?
No. Maybe when I was younger, but not that I can remember.
Which teammate is most likely to spill a secret?
Josh, 100%.
Which professional team would you play for if you weren't a runner here in Seattle?
Sounders, for sure. I think I've been watching a lot of soccer highlights, so I'm ready.
Which beast is winning a 100-meter race?
Brandon Miller.
Teammate most likely to have a shucking knife?
Me. I just learned to shuck, so I need to get the gear.
All right, you're gonna get the gloves too?
Oh, I think you need the glove. I need to take some lessons in the back here first.
All right. Well, that's the lightning round. So, Henry, it's been a pleasure having you here at Ivar's, and good luck the rest of the season. Here, let's grab another shrimp cocktail here. These things are delicious.
These are. All right, do we cheers the shrimp?
Yeah.